Hi, Dr. Edward Schuster with your tip of the week. The tip this week is, who's responsible for 50,000 overdose deaths a year in the United States of America? And the answer is China. Now, full disclosure, I don't work for the FBI. I'm not an attorney general. I'm not an expert in drug abuse. The information from this tip comes from my reading in the newspapers in a recent 60-minute story that everybody should watch. The drug epidemic started with Purdue Pharmaceuticals and OxyContin, and for sure, Purdue, the drug distributors, certain pharmacies, and certain crooked doctors and nurses are responsible for starting this whole mess. But now OxyContin is very tightly regulated. So the question is, why are 50 to 60,000 Americans still dying every year from drug overdoses? And the answer is fentanyl. Fentanyl is a super strong narcotic that is illegally being distributed throughout the United States and being used by these people and causing deaths. Now, where does fentanyl come from? Does Purdue Pharma make fentanyl? No. Is fentanyl made in the United States? No. All of the fentanyl that's killing these people comes illegally from China. It's made in illegal factories and, believe it or not, shipped via the U.S. Postal Service from China into the United States. So, I agree with going after Purdue, and I agree with what the attorney generals across the country are doing. But if the real cause of death from our Americans who are dying from drug overdoses is illegal fentanyl coming from China, my question is, why isn't the United States government or the Chinese government doing anything about this? If you think this tip is important, please share it with your friends.